Oh, it's Sunday morning early, just late. It's pissing down the rain. The weather talks of pissing down the rain later, tomorrow and Tuesday. Decisions. Do I load my van and go fishing? Or, and I've had a bit of a shitty week really, so it could be good to have a chill out. Or do I just sit on the sofa and chill out and watch crap on TV? What would you do? I'm thinking of loading the van, but I think what I'll do is I'll take a steady load of the van and then see how I feel. Go and have a lie and sit down, see how I feel. You can't catch them sitting on the sofa, but that's what I usually say. So I'll update you later. Well, if you see this video on here on YouTube, then obviously I've gone fishing. So yeah, probably well, you'll know because you'll see how long the video is, I suppose. Yeah, he who dares wins, Rodney, hey? Fuck it, let's do it, let's go. Or shall I? Oh, hello, it's Carp Dog. I don't know. Decisions, hey? What would you do? I had no plans to go. I just thought about going this weekend. It was just sort of, yeah, no, whatever, however I feel. And at the minute I'm 50-50. So, percentages ain't good. But they're going to be better if I go to the lake, because obviously if the baits are in the water and your rigs are in the water, you stand a chance of catching, because you can't catch them on the sofa. Waffling on. And I'm standing here probably trying to convince myself. As I look, the rain's just getting, I don't know if you can hear it on the roof, but it's getting harder and harder. It's still pissing down. So, nothing to report at the moment. Right, there was never any doubt. I was always going to go fishing. Yeah, I did stand in the shed for a little while, but you know, you have to go. We don't have to go, but I stand there and think about it sometimes, but 99 times out of 100 I end up going. So basically what happened was I had a couple of lakes in mind, but one of them is still flooded. One's only just reopened, so I imagine it's going to be really muddy. I think I need new batteries for my barra, so I didn't want to go anywhere where it was going to be too muddy, too long a walk, because if they run out I've got to push it, and I'm not up to that. I mean, I'm not at my fittest. So I've come to a lake. I'll probably tell you more about it tomorrow. This is really quick because it's been pissing down the rain all day. I've come to a lake I haven't fished since well before COVID. When I first moved to Lincolnshire, I fished this lake. Fished it a few times, and then I never come back, and I just thought, do you know what, I'll come and try it again. So we're down here now. Basically what's happened is it's dark, I've got the light on in the bivvy, it's been pissing down the rain all day. I've been wet once already. I found 2 spots, and the third one I just pub chucked. The reason I went in this swim, I can tell you a little bit more about it tomorrow, but I did see some slicks coming up, and I thought I saw a fish, sort of, I wouldn't say a bosh, it was more of a roll. But yeah, so I came in here and put one over the slick. Well, I flicked the marker rod out to it quickly, just to check that it was okay. I have fished this swim twice before, but it was a long time ago, and I haven't got the swim mapped out because I lost that book. But yeah, I put 2 out on spots. One of them was where the slick was, and then I pub chucked the other one. Simple as that. What I'm probably gonna do is, once it stops raining, I'm probably gonna stick a PVA bag on and just have that as like a roaming rod. So yeah. I've seen nothing all afternoon. Well, could hardly see much because the wind is blowing in my face. It's pouring down the rain. So I've sat in the bivvy. I haven't done nothing to camera because you wouldn't have heard me, because all you'd have heard was the rain rattling on the bivvy. So it's now, I don't know what it is now. It's just about going dark. So what I've done is the rain's just stopped for a second. Quickly gave you a catch up so you know what's happening. I had seen nothing this afternoon, and then just before dark I saw 2 fish. And one of them was over where they'd seen the slick, and there was a slick there again, so I'm guessing there's been some bait in there. Again, I'll probably talk more about it tomorrow, and this is just a quick thing, quick catch up of I am fishing, and then we'll go into a bit more detail tomorrow. Hopefully I can bring you some fish tonight, because this swim I've had caught more in the night than I've caught during the day, so I'm fingers crossed, hoping we get one tonight. They're not going to be massive in here. There's no PB in here for me. They're not. It's not a big fish water, but I think the biggest one goes just under £30. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I mean, I just had tea. I'm now going to have a cup of tea, and then what I'm going to do is, well, basically settle in for the night, and fingers crossed, I'm going to get everything ready, because I'm quite confident, actually, famous last words, because I've just had on the middle rod, where the slick one, we'll call it the slick rod, yeah, I've just had a couple of sort of knocks on that, so fingers crossed, in the night, I'll be pulling that one in a few times, and be able to show you a fish. So I'll catch you in the morning or later tonight, whatever. Yeah, so I've got this. So before, when I stood in the tackle cave this morning and I was thinking about going or not, I did a little video for my Facebook for the Tim's Carp TV, and yeah, so a couple of people messaged and said things. Ches said, "You're not made of PVA, get out there." It did make me laugh. But Michael Gray, who follows the Facebook site, he put, I'm reading this from my phone, he put, "If you go, you'll think you're mad, but if you don't, you'll wish you had. Catching sod all is better than the crap that's on the telly." True, mate, and that's why we say you can't catch them on the sofa, so you got to get out and have a go at it instead of watching that shit on the TV. So yeah, I just thought I'd stick that in there, so hopefully catch you later. Look, keep fucking still, mate, and then you can go back. Oh. Right, there's the first one of the session. So I'm back. It is night time and I'm back. I'd say it might be about 14-ish pounds, so not big. We're not chasing monsters, we're just chasing a few bites. But I'm the nuts wafter, so happy days. Let's get it back and hopefully see you a bit later with another one. I'm not going to bother with the other side. Right, good morning. So didn't have may have to alter this camera because I can't see. Just 1 second. We're in shot, are we? Yeah, we're sort of in shot. Let's give you a look at this then. That's better. I do like to watch the water as I'm talking to the camera as well, so that's better now. I can see. Right, anyway, so yeah, last night we had that one. I didn't jinx it by saying I was feeling confident. Like I said last night, I can't remember everything I said last night, but yeah, what was I talking about? So I've lost it again already. And what was I saying? Yeah, I was confident. That's it. I didn't jinx it. Going into last night, we did get one. I was actually hopeful for another one, but it didn't happen. I got a couple of liners in the night, but that was it. Then it just went sort of really quiet around 2 o'clock. Didn't have no more. Didn't have no action. Woke up at 4, watched the water. Nothing was happening at all. Laid back down, went to sleep. Back up at 5:30. Again, nothing was happening. And I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to jump in the bed and just have a lazy morning, which is what I did. Got up at 8:45, had all the front undone so I could see the water because the wind changed, so I could open it up a bit. And yeah, had no action at all. I've redone all the rods, put them all now onto the nuts wafter. A couple are tipped with different little colours, and one's in a bag. I managed to change over to bag. So yeah, we had one off the slick rod. I don't know if I remember saying that or not. I haven't watched back the videos yet. So when I got here, I walked around a few swims, and the one I'm in at the minute is the only one I saw some sort of action in. I think I did say that the water, you can see every now and again there was just little slicks coming up. So I'm guessing there would be someone had put some bait out over there, because that was Sunday yesterday. So yeah, there was people here Friday and Saturday. Nothing come out of this swim. I think there's only been 3 fish out of the lake all weekend. So and it was quite busy apparently. So yeah, I've had one, so I'm happy. It's not a blank, it's not massive. I'm not chasing chunks this weekend. I'm just out for a few bites, hopefully, bending the rod and bending the rod. And and yeah, just play around with a few bits and pieces. I'm playing around with a bait again. I'm playing around with a few other little bits and pieces. I've got a review. I'm thinking I've got a bivvy table. I keep saying I'm going to do a review on, but I don't know whether to or not, because you can't. I don't know if you can buy them now new. I'll have to check up and see. It's a power pack bivvy table from Ridge Monkey. Great sturdy table. I've got a new head torch I'm playing with, what I bought at the show. I don't know if you see my little video I did or not, or the bits I put on Facebook. Me and Craig went to the show down in Farnborough, and I bought a few new bits and pieces down there. Been after a decent head torch for a while. Nice, small, compact, light, good charge, good beam, lots of things. And I found one down there by pure mistake. Actually, I was looking at another company, decided that was the one I was going to have, and they hadn't got any. So and we walked around the corner and found more or less the identical one, but better, from a different company, a well-known company. And yeah, so I've been using that this weekend. So far so good. I'll use it another couple of trips, then I'll do a review on it. You know me, not doing an out of the box job. That's not me. I want to use it and use it. So what else can I tell you? Had breakfast, had a cup of tea, watching the water. Going to tie a few rigs ready for later on. I've got to be away early in the morning, and it talks of pissing down again. It's stopped raining. So yeah, hopefully everything gets sort of dry today, because everything is soaked. I went through 2 lots of clothes, but you know, part and parcel of fishing. I was prepared. I didn't fail to prepare. I prepared to fail. No, I didn't. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail, and I brought plenty of clothes with me, and I've got spares in the van, so it was fine. Waffling on. So yeah, that's where I'm at the minute. I don't know what the time is. Where's my clock? It is just gone 11. So I've got 2. One's the slick rod is back on the slick. Not seen no more there. My other rod is just over from the slick, slightly shorter, on a little spot. And then I've got a PVA bag that I'm just going to roam around with today. There are a few anglers turned up today. I was down this end all by myself last night, but there's been a few anglers turned up over the other side today. So hopefully that might push the fish over to me, because I think I'm the only one this side from what I can see. But who knows? Who knows? So I'll leave it there for now, and come back to you later. Right, I'll show you my swim. It's quite nice in here. You come down this pathway, and if you want to have a social, you've got a pathway that leads there to a swim, one that leads there to a swim. I'm in this swim, and then next door to me, through there, is a double swim. So you can have a nice social here. Plenty of room in this swim for me. Look, bivvy's up. Unhook and station over there. I've got Barra tucked around the corner. I'll just show you my swim. Nice bit of water in front of me, so I've got nobody beside me. So I've got one sort of just out here going towards that swim. It's probably 10, 12 wraps-ish. And then I've got one out towards that swim there, long. And then I am trying to point at swims, and then that swim there coming in, I'm about 10, 12 wraps out with that. So sort of down here somewhere. That's where I saw them slicking up yesterday, and one roll. So nice bit of water, no one beside me. The others on the far bank have gone now, so I can go long if I want to. But yeah, just thought I'd show you the swim. Not going to bore you too much with it.
Just thought of another thing. Craig and me went to the Farnborough show last weekend, and just want to say thank you to everyone who come over and said hello and spoke to me. I was carrying stickers with me, so if you obviously those that did know that they got some. I had given them a couple of stickers. So thanks to everyone who came over and spoke. It was nice to meet people that actually subscribe and hear your kind words. There was one bloke who came over and spoke to me. Now, I don't know why. I think it's because we got sort of sidetracked. I forgot to give you some stickers. So if you're watching this, contact me here. Now, there'll be. You spoke to me about. You was the only person that spoke to me about a certain video. So if you spoke to me that day and you didn't get no stickers, because there's only one person I didn't give them to, just email me, and what I'll do is I'll send you some. Tell me which video it was you spoke about. So you didn't get no stickers and there was a certain video you spoke about, and then I'll send you them, because I felt a bit guilty afterwards. I did try and find you, but I couldn't find it. As you know, there was so many people there. But anyway, if you contact me, I'll send you some. Right. Also, when I got home, or on the way home, and later that night, especially later that evening, I got quite a few private messages, emails, and on the Facebook, and saying that people saw me there, but they didn't want to come over and say hello, because for one reason or another, probably I was talking to somebody, or I was at a stall buying something, or me and Craig was chatting. They didn't want to approach and feel. I'm just a normal human being. Just come over and talk to me. I'm quite happy to chat to you. I'm just normal old me. So if you do see me at a show, or you see me at a lake, or you see me somewhere, you can't really miss me. You know, this gives me away a little bit. Come over and say hello. I'm quite happy to chat to you. And if I've got stickers on me, I'll give you some. Usually, if I've got my little every little helps man bag with me, I've got stickers in it, and I'll give you a couple. So just thought I'd put that in there because I forgot, but I really appreciate all you saying, coming and saying hello, and all the messages I got afterwards saying wish they'd have come and spoke, and I wish you'd have come and spoke to me, but you'll know for next time anyway. So just thought I'd put that bit in there now. Oh, morning. It's early. It must be about, well, I set my alarm for 4:30. Because the rain was coming in at 9 o'clock, so I thought I'd get up early, get sort of packed most of it away, and then hopefully sort of get away before the rain come. I can hear the rain already on the outside the bivvy. I've not been out there yet. I'm just having a cuppa. But yeah, very quiet night. Shocked actually. But then again, it did go quiet, you sound. As soon as those anglers turned up all the other side, it just went dead quiet, and I haven't had a bleep since they turned up. Whether they've pushed down the other end, I don't know if there's other anglers down there, but if there's no one down that end, they may have just pushed down that end away from all the disturbance. I think there was about, I'm guessing about 8 or 9 come on yesterday. But you know, they didn't come back, or if they have come back, they've swerved my rigs. It happens. It's carp fishing. I've not blanked. Yeah, it's only a small one. I don't know, around, I think I said around about 14. I didn't weigh it, but it's not a blank. It's a carp, and I've got a few more things sorted in the bivvy. I've got a few more things sorted with the bait I'm playing with. Tried out my new marker rod and reel. Yeah. Yeah, I love the rod. I've already got one of the rods, but it's not a marker rod, but it's a spom rod. But yeah, I'm using it for a marker rod. The reel, the jury's still out about that. I need to use it a few more times. But anyway, yeah, playing my head torch as you saw last night. I'll probably put the videos up. I don't know what they look like, but I'll probably put them up. If I haven't put them up, you'll get to see the head torch in a future review. What else have I done? I did do the bivvy table. I thought, sod it, you know, if you're out there looking for a power vault bivvy table, then you know this is a good one. I like it. The only reason I'm selling it is as I explained, or as you'll see in the thing, as I explained why I'm getting rid of it. But it's sturdy, it's good, it does what it's supposed to do. It's just I'm having a change around, as those of you who watch know. So, well, what else can I tell you? If you've seen the bed review, the the new bed, what I've been running on about all winter. Obviously I like it. Yeah, once again last night, cold one last night, and it's performed again great. And no hot water, no hot water bottles, nothing like that, just the bed itself. I have 2 extra things now to they're coming this week. One I've got, and the other one's coming this week, sorry, for the bed. So I shall be doing a review on them, be like an updated review on the bed with the 2 new things. Looking forward to one of them. That's going to be hopefully a game changer for me. Going forward, loads of planning still for Romania. That's getting closer very quick now. I was just going to say, got my bait ordered, so I was probably I'm filming bits and pieces before we go, so I'm doing like a little story before we go. So when you actually see the video, it'll be like the build up and the trip to it and all that sort of stuff before the actual fishing. So yeah, I went and bought some kit the other day, filmed a bit of that. Me and Craig did a bit of research, so I filmed a bit of that. Spoke to the only English person we know who has been to that lake was Mark Pitchers, and we managed to get a half hour with him, luckily, and he was more than happy to chat to us about the lake. He just went into detail and told us lots of things, really. So put that up there, look. Or should I go like that? Move out of the way. Yeah, so thanks to Mark for that. He's given us some good info. Leads are ordered because we've got big leads here, 8 to 10 ounce. Oh yeah, leads right now. So yeah, I contacted a couple of lead companies. I thought I do use quite a few leads because I lose my lead every time the way I fish, or 99 times out of 100 I lose it. So I contacted a couple of lead companies, a few lead companies, to see if I could get on any sort of promo teams and get a bit of a deal, because I had to make a big order. Only 2 companies got back to me. Funny enough, the 2 companies that got back to me were probably the 2 I probably wanted anyway. One of them sort of said they had a promo team, but they didn't offer me or tell me how to do anything about it. And the other one has offered me one, so I'm going to go with them now. So I'll probably do a thing on their leads, and I've got an idea for a little competition for that. So when them leads turn up, I'll get those leads and all my other leads when I'm sorting them out, and I'll pile them up, and what we'll do is we'll do sort of a guess the amount of leads on the table or whatever, and you'll be able to win a mug and some stickers. And I'll probably sort of tell you a bit more about the lead company then. So that's another good one, because I do spend some money on leads. I think that's about all now. So it's pitch black out there. I'm going to have my cup of tea, and I'll probably get away. Rigs are still out, so we stand a chance, but you know, I've caught one. If I don't get no more, I'm happy. Yes, I'd love more. Yes, I'd love bigger, but sometimes just getting out there is nice as well. And I've been sorting stuff out and making lists, done a couple of reviews, so yeah, all's good. Right, I bet you didn't think I'd be coming back to you again. See, you should watch till the end, you just never know. I just packed up, so I got soaked when I got here, as you saw. Two changes of clothes, and then everything dried off. And then this morning, I said it early, as you probably saw on the video, and yeah, it's pissed out and I got wet again. I'm not bothered changing the hoodie. I'm only 35 minutes from home, so I should probably whip this off in a minute. I've just jumped in the van, everything's loaded, everything's wet again, and sometimes you just think to yourself, why do we bother? Well, there's a reason we bother. I've got 2 reasons here. Those of you that fish through the winter, you're constantly, now I get on about percentages, every percentage, you know, helps what I was taught, and you know, so anyway, yeah, percentages. So every time you come out through the winter and you're constantly casting and marking and tying rigs and thinking and watching and doing stuff, you're keeping on the ball, everything's keeping homed, ready for when spring hits, and then it's bang, you're ready to go. Whereas everybody else who's sort of sat, you know, put their stuff up end of October and that's it, not getting out until sort of May time, at late May, April, May time, they're sort of rusty, where you're
everything's flowing, everything's, you know exactly what you're doing without even thinking half the time. So it just keeps it, and it keeps everything you do like that makes it quicker and better for you. So you know, if you're constantly casting, you go down to a lake and then bang, you're just there. Whereas the people who have sat up all winter probably go down, cast into a tree, cast too short, snap off because they're still clipped up, all that sort of stuff. Forget how to tie a rig, so have to go on YouTube. Yeah, great, you can learn that. But it just gives you those percentages to catch those more fish. Now, like this winter, the fish I've caught this winter, the people that have sat on the sofa haven't caught them because my percentages were better because I went to a lake to catch. Now, I understand not everybody, you know, winter fishing's not for everybody. Some people it's health. I know a few people who can't fish through the winter because of health. But that's one of the reasons anyway. So just going out there and keeping everything fresh in your mind and everything, and just keep learning. And every time you go, if you learn something, that's another, you know, another percentage to your advantage. So I just jumped in the van, and sorry, there's a bloke just pulled up beside me and looked at me. He's probably thinking, what the hell's he doing talking to himself? But anyway, the other number two, what I just thought about, and I don't usually do this, you know, usually I do a driving home one, but this is just sitting in the van while the heater's going to demist the window. Jumped in the van, my hands were a bit dirty, and I was looking for something to wipe my hands on. And I went up on the dash, and there was a cloth there, and I saw this. I've got my dashes full of stuff, and I just saw this, a bottle of sanitizer. So I just got there and washed my hands. Now it just made me think. Just remember back a few years, fishing was took away from us for nearly about a year and a half due to COVID. How many of you wanted to go fishing and weren't allowed to go fishing? So now you're allowed to make the most of it and go. Because you never know what happens in the future. No one expected COVID to happen. Who knows what's in the future? So get out there and do it while you can, because when it's took away from you, as I know, and you miss it a lot more. So when you do go out, you appreciate it more. So just get out there and fish. If you don't, you ain't gonna catch. Sorry, it's a bit of a thing, but I just thought, you know what, on me, I'm gonna just do what I'm thinking. So anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out again in 2 weeks, fingers crossed. I'm going to a lake that you won't have seen on this channel, but I'm going to a lake that I have fished before, and I'm hoping to try a few things out there with the new bait. So we just got to wait and see because of weather conditions. Not for me, because I shall be out somewhere, but weather conditions for that lake. But I'll be out somewhere, and again, if you see me at a lake, you see me at a show, you see me in a shop, you see me anywhere, come say hello. And just normal old me, signing out.